Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to make this transition that you see on the screen right now. Resolve has one of these built in. I decided to take it to Fusion and open it up and see how they made it. They did a lot of weird things in there as far as I'm concerned. We'll go ahead and go there first and I'll open it up to show you and then we'll make it. Again, this is theirs. For whatever reason they put lights in here. It barely does anything and you usually don't want to change the look of it as it goes into the transition. That makes no sense. Rotation and push, we're going to have all that. Plus more, we'll have a lot more options to ease in and ease out. Click on this and it'll take you to Fusion. Ungroup. Put the merge in viewer 1. I have to use this on-screen keyboard because I'm paralyzed. I can't use my hands and arms, that's why it's up there. And you'll see in viewer 1, there's 3 lights, one pointing up, one down, and one right at the cube. I don't know why they put them in there, but they did. I've used them on a transition before to show the color of the back when it rotates around, to make it look more accurate, but never on the face. And they use transforms for the media in. I have a little different way of doing it. I think it's much cleaner, but it's okay here. And for whatever reason, they use 2 bender nodes, and they have some keyframing going on in both of them. Now we'll go make it. I'm going to start out with the cross resolve. There's a few others you can use as well. Right click on it. Convert to Fusion Cross Resolve. Then you have a wand up here again. Click on it and it'll take you to Fusion. You can delete the Cross Resolve. We don't need it. Cut the line. Bring the media in 2 down below the media in 1 so we don't get it mixed up. Click away right about here. Shift space and cube 3D. And then a 3D render. Plug it into the media out. And you should see it in viewer 2. Select the render, change the render type from software to hardware. That way it'll optimize the rendering. And select the cube, put it in viewer 1. We're going to make it white. I'm going to make the left and the right black. It's unseen. Go into materials. I still like to do that though. You don't have to. On the face. And change all the colors. Top, front, back, and bottom. Back is already white. Then go to transform and rotate it just to make sure you didn't miss any. Go to controls, uncheck the lock width, height, and depth. Leave the height and the depth on 1.0. The width, 1920 divided by 1080. Now we have to make it fit the viewer. Select the cube, shift space, and transform. And with it selected, on the Z, go 0.3. And now it should be fitting correctly. Now we'll connect the media in to the cube. For some reason, my controller makes this thing jump around whenever I do this, so I'll apologize about that in advance. To connect it to the cube, you want to right click on the output of the media, take it over to the cube and a menu will show up, and put it on the front and the back. Now rotate it, make sure you have that. Now the media in 2, we're going to connect to the top and the bottom. Okay, that's what I was talking about, jumping around. And select the cube. Right click on the X. Modify width. Atom curves. Go to the modifier. Change the scale from 180 to 90. Go back to tools. Right click on the Z. Modify width. Atom curves. Now your cube will be gone. Back to the modifier. Make sure you're on Z offset and set the scale to minus 0.8. And I should see it back in the viewer. That's going to be our default setting. Take the playhead to 0. It should look correct. Take it to the end and it should be out. Go to the curve, custom. And if you screw this up, don't worry. Right click on the box and reset. Highlight the top left one. On the in, 0.25. And the out, 1.0. Highlight the top right one. In, 0.75. And the out, 1.0. If you have a gap here, on the offset, go 0.03. Now it's going to extend out, rotate, and then come back in. Take your playhead to right around 30 frames. Go back to the X rotation and set the time scale to 1.5. We want this to be flat at this point. Like that. And select the cube, shift space, and bender. And with that selected, change the bender type to twist, axis to X, take the center all the way up to the right, right click on the amount, modify width, anim curves. Go to the modifier, on the scale, put in 0.2. That will be the default setting for the macro. Take your playhead all the way to the end, and select mirror. And again, put your playhead right around frame 30. We want this to come down flat at that point. Go to time scale, go 1.5. And that's what we want. We have one more thing before the macro. We're going to put a pipe router on both the media in. Hold the Alt key down. Click as close to the media as you can. And it should connect all three. If you miss, just reconnect it. This is where they use transforms. I think this looks a little better. You want to include the pipe routers in the macro, but no media. So drag it like I am. Then right click on a node. Go to macro, create macro. Give it a name. And follow along. Anim curves 2. We do have to identify these. So we set them up correctly. Select the cube. Go to modifiers. You want to look at the scale. We have minus 0.8. Go to the Z offset. And we have minus 0.8. That's the one we want. On scale, put in push amount. Anim curves 1. That should be down here. X rotation. Double click on it. Again, we have 90 in the scale and 90 over here. So we have the right one. In scale, put in reverse. In the source, put in rotation source. And curves 3. That's going to be the bender. Select it. On scale, we have 0.2 and 0.2. So that's the right one. Delete scale and put in twist amount. On source, put in twist source. Go to File, Save as Group. It takes you to Macros. Go to Fusion instead. Titles. Edit. Transitions. Here is where you're going to make a folder to put your preset in. Once again, name it different than the preset, or Resolve won't recognize it. Hit Save. We'll go find it. If you can't find it, you may have to restart Resolve. And click on it. You have all your controls here. Your push out or in. Curve. I'm not going to go through all of them. They all do different things. Your twist amount. And to reverse it, just put a minus in front of the 90. Now it goes the other way. Well, there you go. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.